Imagine it's 12 a.m. in the midnight and you are sleeping in a very dark room. Suddenly, you're woken up by a very strange sensation in your body. You feel like somebody is staring at you. You open your eyes, look around. Lo and behold, you notice the narcissist continuously looking at you like a predator. You're startled immediately because you can't make sense of what's going on. You're shocked. You ask them, what's wrong with you? What's this? I mean, why aren't you asleep? And why are you looking at me like that? No answer. They are making a video of the situation, or they take a photograph of yours as if trying to make a fool out of you. I'm not sharing a plot from a horror movie. This is a real life situation many survivors of narcissistic abuse go through. Staring at you when you are deep asleep is a common toxic behavior found among many narcissists, and there are multiple reasons behind why they do this. We are going to find out what these reasons are in today's episode. I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional and a psychologist. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because your subscription to this channel helps in spreading awareness about narcissistic abuse. Before we get started with the main topic, here is a quick announcement for you. I'm doing an online live workshop on May 4th and 11th. The topic will be how to heal after surviving a narcissistic parent. If you are interested in healing the origin of your trauma, and if you want to stop attracting narcissists, then this is the workshop you must join, because I only do it twice a year. The booking is going on. You can secure your spot by clicking the I button above or the link in the description. Narcissists display a weird set of behaviors, which I have been covering recently in different episodes. Today, we are going to talk about why do they constantly stare at you when you are deep asleep, or when you are doing something that has nothing to do with them, like eating, cleaning, talking to somebody. And there you go, the narcissist is either side-eyeing you and constantly looking, observing, noticing what you're up to, or they're staring directly at you as if trying to peek into your soul, as if trying to hijack your system. Many survivors of narcissistic abuse have reported to be woken up by a bizarre experience of watching their narcissistic partner or friend, parent, standing in front of them, staring while they were deep asleep. Upon asking, why were you doing this? They got no answers whatsoever except a devilish grin that possibly explains it all. They to this day cannot fathom how their partner, parent or friend could do such a thing to them, because it's not funny at all. It leaves them paralyzed and traumatized. There is no logical explanation to this behavior, is there? But if you were to look at the same behavior from the lens of sadism, animosity, selfishness, and pure evil, you will get it all. In my opinion, there are three reasons behind this behavior. Number one, they are extremely sadistic. They find it thrilling, and they love to make a fool out of you. When they jerk you out of your sleep by staring at you, they wait for the reaction at the end of it, which is why there's always going to be a camera in their hand waiting to take a picture so that they can share it with the world, especially with their next source of supply, to paint a picture of you being a crazy person. See how big of a fool he or she is. See, this is what I have to put up with. They're so stupid, and so on. This displays their pure lack of empathy, concern, and compassion. They do not care if you have a heart attack from this kind of behavior, because it is truly possible. They only care about the high they get from terrorizing you. The crazy thing is, if you complain about this evil behavior, then you are made out to be the crazy, insensitive one who does not have a sense of humor and who does not understand a joke. This was supposed to be a joke, and it's your fault that you couldn't get a joke. It does not matter how creepy it was. It does not matter that it almost gave you a heart attack. It does not matter that it was unusual, bizarre, eccentric, call it whatever. No, that is not what we are going to talk about. We are going to solely focus on your reaction to abuse, which was a biologically correct reaction, meaning anybody would have behaved the same way. No, that is going to be the problem, and I am going to make a fun out of you. You will be crying, trembling in fear, and I will laugh like a madman. This is how their psychology works, which brings us to reason number 2. They plan and plot a lot. Now, I cannot explain how their staring at you is connected to planning and plotting, but I can tell you from personal experience, when a narcissist is continuously staring at you with those creepy, bulging eyes, know that they're planning and plotting. I don't know if that makes them to hyper focus on you and analyze you and think only about you, like a laser beam is on you and they're constantly processing things. Number of possibilities, but this is psychopathic in nature. Recalling a recent experience that I had with a narcissistic friend still sends chills down my spine. I can remember him having lunch, just sitting next to me, and I was playing a video game on the same dining table. The television was in front of me. I noticed he was constantly going down like this while putting food in his mouth, and his big eyes were on me continuously. I thought maybe, I don't know, he just looking at me, that's it. But then he was constantly like this, and that I was taken aback. But I recognized it for what it was, and I gave him a very stern look back, and that is when he was like this. It's so creepy. Have you experienced something like this? If yes, drop your experiences in the comments below and help other survivors feel validated and less alone. Reason number 3, the good old sleep deprivation tactic. They do not like it when you sleep, when you rest, because they want all of your attention. They want to be there consuming you 24/7. So when you take some time for yourself, they become jealous and they have to destroy it. They feel like you have betrayed them. How would they destroy it? By doing something like this. And they will do it purposefully when you tell them, I'm going to take a nap. There, this narcissist starts doing something as weird as this, and you are left feeling torn apart because you can't understand what just happened. Sleep deprivation is also used by such a rotten individual to abuse you and to make it easy for themselves. That grin, it's not a smile. It's not a smile, it's a grin. It's a slight demonic grin. Explains how evil their intentions are. And then there are those people who say, oh, narcissists are unconscious. They do not know what they are doing. It's a pure trauma responses. Hell no, it's not. I know trauma survivors. I have seen people going through hell, but I do not know of anybody who truly became evil because of trauma. They justify it on the basis of what they have been through. This act, demonic act, I'm calling it what it is, cannot be justified on the basis of anything. To smile when you see somebody in pain, when you see somebody has been paralyzed and hijacked to your core, is pure evil, nothing else. They love to see light going out of your eyes. They love to see you fade. They love to see you struggle and suffer. Many will say, oh, not all narcissists are sadistic. I say all of them are to varying degrees, and their way of enjoying sadism is different. It's not the same in all of them. It varies because their nature, their type of narcissism also varies. Let me know what you think about this in comments below, and that is where we'll end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in, and do not forget to register for the workshop if you're a child of a narcissistic parent. I'll talk to you very soon in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin and continue.